Hey dudes! Whew. Week is almost done. Well, let's talk about being in the moment. Yeah? To be in the moment, you've got to be out of your head. Oh. Excuse me if I yawn some more. But I'll knock out this video and then retire. Go home for a while. Until it's time to come out and teach again. So, to be in the moment is to be out of your head. Now, fair warning, right now, right? Fair warning. By now, you should be more in tune with yourself. You should know more about yourself than you've ever done before. Okay? Especially, sorry. Especially if you've just have ridiculous amount of losses, I guess I'll say, ridiculous amount of turn downs from women. Maybe you became a voluntary celibate. You're a vincel, a volcel, incel. Okay, you get what I mean. Oh, okay. Before I knock out completely, I have to get this out. So, first is learning to get out of your head. While you watch these videos and you do your studies, you've got to be more than just in your head. You've got to dig down deep here. Dig down deep inside. If all you see is a dark pool, I promise you there is your light. Everybody has it. Okay? Human beings are social creatures. Maybe if I try sitting up. Human beings are social creatures. So it's almost as if we're saying everything you need is already within you. Okay? So everything you need to be good with women is already in you. And if you cannot get that kind of into that kind of way of thinking, there's work to be done. You know, it's not that you're a lost cause. There's more work to be done. To be a naturally good with women, and if there's something that's, not correct with what I've said so far, there's still work to be done. You stop right here, don't watch the rest of this video, and go back and listen to the other videos and just get that in your head. Okay? Any one of you could be your biggest problem is the feeling of getting permission. Either getting permission from the lady and or giving yourself permission. Social conditioning told us that we're supposed to treat a woman with respect. That's true. And we are to be a good provider. Many of you come from a family where your dad is an excellent provider, and your conclusion is that your mom is still with your dad because he's an excellent provider. Now, when it comes to being provider, he doesn't have to be present. Many, many, okay, too many minis. A good chunk of military wives, they will cheat on their husband who is out in Iraq, out overseas because he's Navy, underway because he's Navy, because the military has took them away from the wife, and then even the most devout Christian wives, they're gonna feel lonely. And if there's a guy, we can either call him a boy toy, a fuck boy. They're there. They are physically there. And so, 50-50 chance, a coin flip, if they're going to cheat. Yes or no. I have an internet friend, hot, smoking, loud woman. Okay? Boobs, everything. And she became an internet friend, and she is a military wife. There was a time where, well, she had cheated on her husband. Her husband's white, by the way. And, that's very unfortunate. And she put up lots of sexy pictures of herself on the internet because she probably liked the attention of all these guys. I was one of them, okay? And then later on, she did a more kid-friendly version of her Facebook and Instagram, and she added me. So, but there was a previous story from her old Instagram, her old account. Yeah, she cheated on her wife, right? So, where was I going with that? So, first, study yourself, change yourself, deep identity level change, and then to be in the moment, gotta be out of your head. Everything that's natural will come out. The self is always coming through. So whatever you can do naturally, which is the right amount of energy you want to be putting out, because that's the most constant, very non-changing level of energy you can put out. If she meets you, you're high energy, but you can't maintain that high energy, well, later on in the relationship, if you're looking for a relationship, she's gonna bounce, or she's gonna cheat on you, okay? Especially if you make yourself into the provider. You're a good provider for her financially, and she has no reason to leave you, and she'll give you some nookie, who knows, but she will be more deeply attracted to another guy. Okay, so another one getting off topic again. Off topic. So to be in the now, why would you want to be in the moment? Being in the moment, we can say it's like a movie scene. Think of a movie scene where the focus is on the star, or the focus is on the situation. Okay? Nothing else outside of the moment matters. Okay? And we're talking like even your mom and dad that you love so much, they're not in the equation right at that moment. Your phone could be going off and you don't hear it because you're in the moment. And you have a completely blank mind, and you're just gonna go say hi to this woman. This phenomenon could be 30 minutes or it could be 30 seconds. And the thing is, you got to be a genuine you. You gotta be there. You gotta be genuine. Okay? So I want to give you more how this works, why it works. So I give you enough on how to get out of your head, correct? Okay. Just have a blank mind. Us guys have a superpower to just like sit there. It's like watching an aquarium. I caught myself doing it. Okay. If you're someone that people watches, I used to go to the mall and just watch people and then go approach 3 girls. Just sit there and just people watch. It's the same effect of looking at the fish in an aquarium. Same thing. Okay? That's the kind of mind that you want to have. Just a blank mind. So think of how a person will look into a fish tank and just look at the fishes, having nothing else in his mind. Genuine wonder at what these fish are doing or how fish life is. Maybe you might even wonder how the fish can see you. Okay? It's all nothingness, just blank. And then when you get closer to it, you're getting closer to being in the moment. Mom and dad, your taxes, your schoolwork, your doggo at home, none of them matter in that time, in that place. You are in the moment. And here, everything so far that makes you a natural human just comes out. Maybe even a few surprises that you're making jokes you've never made before. Okay? You're being in the moment. Okay? If this is a pep talk, if it sounds like a pep talk to you, yeah, this is a fucking pep talk. Okay? We're trying to get you for hopefully approach 1 of 20 in one night. Okay? Wherever you go, it could be the shopping mall. Not much action happening at the shopping mall, but you could try. Okay, nightclubs, whenever those open again, go to the club. Okay? Now, what do you do when you're in the moment? Whatever feels right. Whatever feels right. Girls can sense when you're struggling. Girls can sense when you're about to falter. They're not bitches, but the more blunt ones will just tell you. And then there's the ones that will kind of lead you on from your point of view, and they just happen to be quiet. So, and if you're not picking up on their micro behaviors, like aiming the foot the other way, giving you very short answers, not giving the best eye contact. I know if I had lots of girls who weren't feeling me, number one way to tell me they're not interested is they look away. There's no eye contact. Okay, so be aware of their eye contact. So there you are. You finally reach your destination. You're in front of the lady. You're in front of the girl. You're in front of the woman. And a very natural line should be, "Hi, my name is Mario." Or whoever you are. "Hi, my name is Adrian." "Hi, my name is James." Right? Whoever you are. That should be that is very possibly a good way to introduce yourself. The way you introduce yourself to a guy. Okay? You meet up a guy that's friends with your bros, and hey, my name is Mario. Handshake, that's it. Okay? And okay, so to further move it along, right? To further move it along, let's say she doesn't really know you're there. You give her the light taps on the shoulder, very, very light. You could even like this, right? You're tapping her on the shoulder, and then you lead her to your direction. So you're actually gonna pull her, as if you grabbed her shoulder and pull like this. No, just boop, 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 boop. Okay, and then you give it. Hi, my name is. And then if she says hi, and you start talking. Your opener. I mean, you could talk about politics if you're in that kind of setting. You could talk about a lot of people have been cooking at home and using more home delivery. You could compare notes or share your experiences with that, or you can ask her something. So, a lot of people have been cooking at home. Have you been doing it? Oh, you have. Could you tell me, because I'm a little torn between this and this. Okay, I'm a little torn between buying my groceries or having the food delivered to my house. And you can even work on dumb stuff like how much should a person be tipped. It's not really a conversation a guy interested in the girl is gonna have, but that's the kind of energy you got to have. Okay? And remember before when I said make your intentions known that you want to get in the sack? Of course, that means not saying it bluntly. You give a blunt statement, you're gonna get, or you give a blunt question, you're gonna get a blunt answer in return. Right? That should be common sense. You're just gonna get a blunt answer in return. Hey, do you wanna go upstairs? No. Okay. Okay. Ooh. It's not easy. Not easy. Not easy. Not just, I mean, it's like I'm pulling your teeth out. Some of you guys are going to be so resistant to this topic. Have you ever tried, let's say you're learning my videos. Have you ever tried to convince your guys to do this thing? A lot of them are going to say, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. Why would I do something like that? You're crazy, man. And it's like, come on, guys. I thought you were my friends. And you just might have to ditch them. You might just have to leave them behind if they're not gonna be there in tune with you. You might just have to leave them behind. Very real, very possible outcome. Okay, you just have to lie. You just have to get rid of them. Because if they're not on the same page with you, they're not very helpful to you. I'm not telling you to burn bridges, but it'll be up to you how maybe you can just use what you're learning now, get that girl, and then the other two will be like, wow, he actually got a girl. Maybe there's something to it. You could be the example. Or do a 180 and just get rid of them. Get rid of them. You could do that too. It's kind of horrid and irresponsible and mean, but you could do it. Oh man, so that's about, I don't know, the first 10 seconds or the first 10 minutes. We'll talk more about that later because I'm pretty sleepy.